This video is for educational purposes, summarizing complex historical events related to Jammu and Kashmir's special status under Article 370. It is not intended to promote any political ideology or opinion. The views expressed are based on historical data and aim to foster understanding and awareness.
We all as citizens of this country may have different opinions regarding Article number 370, which was a special status given to Jammu and Kashmir and then abolished in 2019. कुछ लोग कहते हैं मोदी जी ने एक नंबर काम किया, कुछ लोग कहते हैं this was undemocratic. Opinions may differ and they will differ forever. But do we really know in the first place why Article 370 was brought into place? Why Jammu and Kashmir was given a special status? अगर नहीं तो ये वीडियो पूरा देखिएगा, you will find your answers. On 3rd June 1947 comes the Mountbatten Plan granting India independence on 15th August 1947. But this plan also comes fulfilling the Muslim League's demand of partition of British India into two dominions, India and Pakistan. With this plan, a boundary commission is set up under Cyril Redcliffe, who had never been to India. तो बिना किसी तकनीकी और सांप्रदायिक गहराइयों को समझे हुए उन्होंने पंजाब और बंगाल के लोगों को दो टीमों में बांट दिया, इंडिया एंड पाकिस्तान, जिसका खामियाजा पीड़ित लोग आज भी उठा रहे हैं. The partition itself led to massive communal violence, and eventually Pakistan and East Pakistan, now Bangladesh, were carved out of British India. On 15th August 1947, Jawaharlal Nehru was sworn as the first Prime Minister of India, and he delivered his inaugural speech, Tryst with Destiny.
At the stroke of the midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom.
Now, as we should know, British India was not a single entity. It had provincial states which are governed solely by the British administration, and it had 565 princely states which were governed by the local rulers, having autonomy in managing their internal affairs and subject people. So basically, the rulers acted as a downline to the British. तो हमें ये समझना चाहिए कि गुलाम हम सिर्फ अंग्रेजों के नहीं थे, बल्कि लोकल रियासतों के भी थे. Now, when Brits were leaving, they gave the option to these princely states to either to integrate with India or to integrate with Pakistan or remain independent if they could, upon which most of them joined India, because that was the best option. And later some were made to integrate into India, which we'll be discussing as we move forward. इसी साल जम्मू एंड कश्मीर की रियासत अंडर महाराजा हरी सिंह, who never wanted to be a part of India or Pakistan, he wanted to remain independent. But after the attack from the tribesmen from the other side of the border supported by the Pakistan army, he was compelled to seek help from the Indian government and Indian military. Indian government did agree to help, but on the condition of integrating into India. And thus on 26 October 1947, Maharaja Hari Singh signs the instrument of accession, giving base to Article number 370, which granted special status to Jammu and Kashmir, having a different flag and different constitution. अब यहाँ एक सवाल जहन में आ सकता है कि why did we agree to such demand? Why did we agree to give special status to Jammu and Kashmir? So you answer it for yourself. Jammu Kashmir is right at our head, sharing borders along Pakistan and China. Hence strategically it is very important. Jammu Kashmir is home to various mountain ranges and rivers, hence geographically it is very important. Jammu Kashmir is known for production of saffron, apples and other beautiful flowers and fruits, hence agriculturally it is very important. Jammu Kashmir is the mini Switzerland of India, ये तो हम बचपन से सुनते आए हैं. Hence it aids to the tourism, hence economically it is very important. अब आप ही बताइए what is wise, to agree to the demands of Hari Singh and keep it as a part of India or to let it go to Pakistan. Also to tell you, Jammu and Kashmir was a Muslim majority state ruled by a Hindu ruler. Hence if not integrated within time to India, people may start showing inclination towards Pakistan. So it was the need of the hour to grant special status to Jammu and Kashmir and keep it as a part of India. This can also be justified by the case of Junagadh state. Junagadh, on the other hand, was a Hindu-dominant state ruled by a Muslim ruler, Mahabbat Khan. Mahabbat Khan didn't want to integrate with India, he wanted to integrate with Pakistan. But due to the large Hindu population and the prevailing sentiments, Indian government could take bolder steps. They blocked all the borders of Junagadh, upon which Mahabbat Khan fled to Pakistan, thus submitting Junagadh to India. जहाँ पे फिर 1948 में प्लेबिसाइड कराया गया and 99.9% of the people voted in favor of India. These both cases justify the saying the true art of diplomacy is to achieve its objectives, and that is what we did. I hope this specifies your resentment towards special status of Jammu and Kashmir. So this was all in 1947. See you in the next one. Save this video for future references and for being politically sound, because being apolitical is a myth.